Hey folks, this is Nashwauk Steve. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I winterize my jet skis. Now you might be thinking a lot of people just tip them up a little bit and run the throttle hard for a few seconds, get that water all blown out of the exhaust, and that's probably fine. Where I live, it gets down to negative 30, sometimes negative 40, so I don't want to take any chances, so it just takes a few extra minutes to do what I do. Go ahead, use pink antifreeze like this, so it can go on the ground and be okay. I've got a bucket made up that has a little valve on it and a hose, and then I hook that to a basketball hoop. That's all I need to do this job, so we'll go ahead and get it started. Okay, the jet ski I'm working on today is a 1996 Yamaha Waverunner 3. It's a 650 engine in it. Yours is probably different, most likely. These aren't real common, but anyhow, somewhere it may have like a garden hose connection like this to flush water through it. That's what I'm going to use to hook up the garden hose to run the pink antifreeze through. So go ahead and find that if you have one, and that'll be critical for getting antifreeze in the engine block. Okay, a quick look at this bucket I'm using. It's an ordinary 5-gallon bucket. Down here I bought a boiler drain valve and then some fittings from the local hardware store to make it work. I connected a hose on the end that has female side on here, male side down there to thread into the jet ski flush connection. So we'll go ahead, hang the bucket up here. So we have a little elevation, and then I'll put that hose onto the flush connection. All right, I'm gonna do 2 jet skis, so I'm gonna pour a gallon in right now. I have another one if I need to. So I'll go ahead and put this in the bucket. Make sure your drain valve's closed on the bottom of the bucket. Now, if you have a shutoff valve you can put on a garden hose, that's helpful for this next step. I don't have one with me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kink the hose and then open the valve and use that as kind of a manual valve to allow the antifreeze in. Otherwise, the shutoff valve works great to keep it shut until the engine starts and then open it up to let the antifreeze in. I'll kink the hose like this, open up my valve on the antifreeze, then I'll go for a start on the jet ski. That's all I need to do for that. Shut the valves off and disconnect everything. Hose is disconnected, put the plug back on the flush connection back there. And it's good to see this. I've got antifreeze coming out the back. So the next thing I'm gonna do is what you might just normally do is run the throttle for a little bit with nothing on it, no water coming into it, and tilt the jet ski up so everything can drain out the back. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is just spray a little fogging oil in the air intake here. Do that just a little bit. Don't need to do it all the way till it dies, but enough just to get some oil into the cylinders. And that should be about it for this. Okay, as you can see there, it did die right away when I started spraying it with fogging oil. So I restarted it, sprayed a little more just to make sure we got a good amount into the cylinders. Final thing I'm gonna do is just pull this battery here and put that on a battery maintainer over the winter. That should be it. So like I said, this is probably overkill, but these are 1996s. Right now they're 26 years old, so I wanna do my best to make sure they stay running for a long time. So I hope this helps you winterize your jet skis. I know it's a little extra work to get the antifreeze in there, but it's only a few minutes of time and just 1 bottle of antifreeze for 1 jet ski, so not a big deal. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped you out.